Hey everyone, welcome back to Scarlet Hollow. Thank you all so much for the support and let's get started. Wayne is gone once again. There's nothing here but you and the howling boy. Oh! Are we at Judge Judy? What's going on?
Did you repent?
Did you repent for your crimes? I'm sorry you died. You gotta let this go, man. Get over it. Are you talking to me? You must answer for the crimes committed by your scarlet blood. Oh! This is Charlie, because his head got battered in. Wait a second. If this is Charlie, who's Charles? Is Charlie and Charles the same? Then who are all these people then? His brothers? I'm so confused. Until you do, I cannot die.
I don't want to die. Please. Oh, I want to die. Please. I have been alone in the dark for so long. All I ask is for some of your years.
Oh, all I've asked is for some of your years.
To pay for the years that were taken from me. My life was stolen from me.
I want some of yours.
It's only fair.
The sins of our father
Are laid to be lain upon the children.
forfeit your years and I will finally leave. What on earth? I don't understand. Oh gosh.
You will live a shorter life.
And I will finally be satisfied. And I will have justice.
And I will finally die.
And I will leave this house at last. No, right.
And I will leave this house at last.
Wrong person. How much shorter would my life be?
That isn't for you to know. Just as it wasn't for me to know. One day, sooner than you like, you will die.
And what happens if I refuse?
And you...
Well, I will stay. I will stay until I get what I'm owed. A smell hits you. That now familiar wet, unwell odor. Ugh, what an annoying pest you are. You couldn't keep me out for long. All their eyes are like, huh? It seems we exhausted its power. Holding all these bodies hostage must have been quite taxing. Come along, Bien. It's desperate, but it has no power over you. There's no need to bow to the will of such a frayed and unbroken consciousness. Leave it to fester. Sacrifice years of your life. But I just can't leave the ghost here. You can. Where will Oscar and Rosalina live if the ghost stays? And don't give years of your life for something so insignificant. What are my friends? What happens to them if I just leave? They've already left. They're not a factor in this. Okay. I don't know what I owe them, alright? So I'm just gonna leave. You're right, I want to help, but I just can't justify the cost. Right, it isn't worth it. How do I get out? Screw the sins of the father's crap. I don't owe this ghost a thing. Let's get out of here. Get me the heck out of here, Wayne. Okay, I'm trusting you. Better make this count. You're right. I want to help, but I just can't justify the cost. You don't need my help. Close your eyes. Feel for the stairs. You close your eyes. You fumble in the darkness, reaching out your hands and grasping the air until your palm finds wood. It's like a staircase. You can feel it under your hands. You begin your ascent. Good. Made it out of the pit. His overpowering smell returns as you place a confident foot on the wooden floor of what you assume must be Rosalina's room. You open your eyes as you try to hold your breath. What is going on? You feel a hand on your back. You shudder, knowing what it is attached to. What do we see here? Unicorn, the puppet, an old man with a mustache, a lamb, the legs under the table, the puppet show. Don't fall for it. Keep feeling your way forward. You continue. You feel the door frame under your palm, and then the sturdy walls of the hallway beyond. Okay, I'm making my way back. Making my way downtown. Walking fast, man. Wayne's palm continues to gently urge you forward. Oh, okay. You stumble to the corridor between the annex and the library, the real world swimming back into focus. Alright, is this part of the forest we saw? No, jeez. Good. The main doors are just ahead. Oh, great, the knocking. Excuse me. You feel a shove as Wayne pushes you forward. You fall towards the entrance, your legs still unsure of the ground beneath you, and the doors fly open. You're outside. It's real this time. A cool autumn breeze blows small piles of dry leaves across the steps of the library. Oh, so whatever we saw in here were ditchlings. Oh, they're gone. You made the right choice. It would have been so easy to fall for his tricks. Proud that you didn't. He's seeing you. He leaves it before you can say anything in response. Thank God you made it out, Bien. I went to get Mom when I realized you haven't left the library with the rest of us. I figured if anyone knew what to do, it'd be her. I see someone beat me to the punch. It sounds like you've had quite the evening. My bones weren't meant to be bent like that. I'm gonna be hurting for a few days at least. Rosalina's pain meds are in there. I hope Dr. Kelly is still awake. We'll need replacements right away, especially after everything that just happened. And we'll have to figure out where we're going to stay. Oh god, that was such a disaster. You and Rosalina could always stay with us, Mr. Howard-Arias. That's very kind offer, Alexis, but I'm afraid the stairs would be too much for Rosalina. And I wouldn't want to impose on your parents like that. It's a lot to ask. I can figure this out. I hope you're not mad at me for getting out of there. Why would I say that? The impending doom coming for the town is more important than a single ghost. I have to be at my best if we're going to get to the bottom of this. We need to regroup and think about our options. I wasn't able to make a deal like that in the heat of the moment. I'm sorry, I just don't think I have handled the certainty of an early death hanging over me for the rest of my life. I couldn't trust that ghost to uphold its end of the deal. I wasn't about to give up my life for a house. I wasn't about to give up part of my life to make amends for something I didn't do. You should take Alexis up on that offer. Maybe the government can rent you another house. Don't let your pride get in the way of a roof, Oscar. I'm really sorry we couldn't get rid of your roost. I think this. The impending doom coming for the town is more important than a single ghost. I have to be at my best if we're going to get to the bottom of this. Who knows what giving up years of your life to a ghost would have done to you. You made the right call, and I'm just happy you're okay. It's just a house, and we don't even own it. I'm not going to ask anyone to sacrifice years of their ghost for a rental. Even if we own the place, that ghost was asking for quite the down payment. I think I accidentally clicked the wrong one. I'll say this. You should take Alexis up on that offer. At least for tonight. Stella doesn't seem okay. Oscar sighs. You're right. I'm gonna peace out. Back-to-back encounters with my own morality. I've gotta, ponder. See ya, Rosalina. See ya, Alexis. Zane walks off down the road. To think that ghosts are actually real, Stella's gotta be over the moon right now. Actually, wait, where is Stella? Oh, she's just standing there by herself. That doesn't like her. Is she okay? I was wondering the same thing. We just saw a ghost and she's just standing off by herself. Which, like, fair. That'd be a normal reaction from anyone else who had just seen a ghost, but this is Stella we're talking about. I'm gonna go talk to her. I'm going to go check in on her. You walk over to Stella. I've never seen anything like we just saw tonight. Absolutely dreadful. And I don't think my dear Stella is having an easy time with it.
Oh, hi, Bien.
You okay?
I'm so sorry, Bien. I don't think I can talk right now. I'll call you, okay?
She hurries off down the road. What if she's still possessed? She's like the brunt of things sitting down there, and I wonder if she's having a hard time right now. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay. I'm starting to think Stella might be a bit of a flake. Guess she hit her limit. She'll be fine. Her body was just possessed, that's all. Should we go after her? She didn't seem okay.
Stella.
I think she might need some time to herself. Stella's never been the kind to share her burdens, and I doubt that'll change just because someone goes chasing after her. If anything, it just make her clam up even more. She's a strong girl. She'll be okay. I'm honestly surprised that she and Zane are the only ones hanging out right now. You've all been through something awful, and each and every one of you needs rest. Especially you, Kanika. You don't want that cold of yours to get any worse. God, what a disaster this whole night has been. I had no idea it would turn out like this. I'm so sorry, everyone. Stop apologizing, Dad. We're the ones who don't have a house anymore. We don't even have a library. I spent a lot of time with Wayne in there. Really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. What do we do about the library? Were you all conscious the whole time? What was it like being puppeted? Do you know who we were supposed to be? Here. Were you all conscious that whole time? Everyone glanced at each other. Yeah. It was awful. Kind of fun too. But mostly awful. I'm pretty sure we remember everything. At least up until that guy showed up and snapped us out of it. Wayne, he's been following Bien around. What did he say to you? We don't need to trouble Bien for any details. No one pay any mind to that man. Sybil, why do you keep on ignoring that man? He literally just saved, or maybe not saved, but got all of us out of that, like, ghost possession, and you keep on pushing him aside every time he's mentioned. I don't know, Sybil, you're getting a little bit sus to me. He's just a drifter. He'll be gone soon enough. Yeah, Sybil, a man with a bloody cloth on his head walking around town is just a drifter. In the meantime, steer clear and he won't make trouble. I'm gonna say this. I spent a lot of time with Wayne in there. Yeah, I noticed. We could smell him as soon as we snapped out of it. What happened? Did he hurt you? He crushed a ditchling under his foot. He seemed to know something about whoever Avery was playing. Really? That's super weird. And super interesting. But why would he know anything about things that happened here over 80 years ago? Wasn't he a drifter? Like I said, let's not trouble Bien about him. Just stay away, all of you. Don't go too near the answer to this mystery. I don't know if I would ask them if it felt like being puppeted. There was another carving in there. I wonder if those things are tied to everything supernatural that's been happening. Yeah, I wonder. What is the coincidence but two of them on back-to-back nights? I'm sorry, I'm a little lost. You've been fighting carvings around town and they've been giving you visions? I remember you mentioning that this morning. There's more than one of those things? I'm sure everyone here could stand around theorizing about this and that all night long. There'll be plenty of time for that tomorrow, Ian. I'd love to discuss these visions over tea. Yeah, you would, Sybil. What do we do about the library? Well, we can always board it up until the ghosts go away, right? That means the mice are boarded up, and that just made us want to go down there even more. We can't just leave them. We can't just tell them it's mega haunted. Even if folks believe us, they'll just make them want to investigate for themselves. Maybe we can just say there's a gas leak. So, is there a chance this goes away on its own? I am not really an authority on these things, but it doesn't seem interested in fading away. Okay, that's settled then. We board it up. We say there was a gas leak. And just hope no one gets curious, I guess. It's the best we can do for now. Is Pixel still there? I guess I should say sorry though. I'm really sorry, Oscar. I'm really sorry, Rosalina. It's okay. Worse things have happened to people and the price was just too high. We'll find a way to pick things up. I know you did everything you could for us, Van. You probably was smart not to trust that ghost anyways. You won't have to do it alone, Oscar. You can help yourself to whatever you need from the store. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Winnie and I can help out too. This is a good town full of good people. Bien, we won't let this ruin Oscar. Do any of you know who you're supposed to be? No idea. The word just came out. There was no context, nothing. But there was a weird feeling, like an overwhelming guilt. I was so... Oh, sorry, this is Alexis. I was so angry. I was mostly just scared. I didn't feel any of those things. I don't know how to describe it. I felt powerful. I was just cold. Oh, I was just cold. I guess I'd ask them this? What was it like being puppeted? They all glance away. It hurt. Why didn't I make the kids stay behind? I can't believe I let that happen to them. Dad, this might be the overwhelming pain and exhaustion talking, but shut up. I love you. None of this is your fault, okay? I have no idea what I was going to say until the words were already spinning out. It was like I had no control over myself. I remember each and everything I said. It's like it was burned into my memory. You poor souls. I can't imagine what you've all been through. You poor souls. I can't imagine what you've all been through. We should probably get going. It's starting to get chilly out, and I don't want to keep Alexis's parents up too late. It'll be over tonight with some bedding and hot tea, and I'll have Miles bring you groceries in the morning. Don't be a stranger and let us know if you need anything, okay? Thank you, that means a lot. I believe it's time for me to get my daughter home as well. But, Kinika dear, you haven't been feeling well. You need to get some rest. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow, Beanin? But I'm wired, I want to talk about stuff. Yeah, I'll see you tomorrow. Cool. Kinika warily treks back to the general store. I'll be back in a moment to walk you home, dear. I just need to put the tea on and give your cousin a quick call. Sybil leaves you and catches up to her daughter. My whole body hurts, Mom. What was that? And I want a better answer than a ghost. You'll be alright. Let me get you some of the special tea. It's been working well, don't you think? I think ibuprofen would be better, but I gotta admit, that tea has been nice. I'll put the kettle on as soon as we get home. I guess it's just the two of us now. I was kidding. So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others. What do you remember? Do you regret coming along tonight? guess you finally get some shared trauma like everyone else now. So you have no idea who you were? I could roughly place most of the others. No whatsoever, but I remember everything I said. I remember that cold feeling. Prisoner of the Scarlets. I wonder what your family was up to back then. I guess we can add it to the ever-growing pile of mysteries. What do you remember? As far as I know, all of it. I might start forgetting soon, but for now, it's all fresh. The twisting wasn't the most pleasant, but even though I feel like I got tossed in a blender, it honestly made me feel so alive. So, you don't regret coming tonight? Look, that was a horrible experience that will stick with me for the rest of my days. And we failed to get rid of the ghost. But failure has a way of bringing people together. And hey, I got genuinely possessed back there. How many people could say they were possessed by a ghost? Avery, you are a very positive man. I guess I'll see you around. Yeah, I should probably get going. I'm supposed to have a shift tomorrow morning. I might have to call in sick, but here's hoping a good night's sleep is enough to heal up. Avery heads off, leaving the square in front of the library empty. Sybil returns not long after Avery leaves. It's time to go back to the estate. Your cousin wasn't exactly thrilled to hear what happened tonight, but I think I blunted her anger as much as I could. Shall we? Oh, the ditchlings are more frequent now. You once again find yourself on a long trek back up the estate. The night feels cold, the crunch of leaves beneath your feet deafening in the quiet wilderness. Let's stop here for a bit. These old bones need a moment of rest, especially while we're being surrounded by ditchlings. There's ditchlings everywhere. There are, and I'm afraid that they still would be this numerous even if you had managed to exercise the spirit you encountered tonight. This premise was merely a symptom of the rot in this place, rather than its cause. People are unfortunately just going to have to get used to the sight of these things in the coming days. Okay, really quickly. The person... Oh, actually, no, that doesn't really make sense. I was gonna say the person who possessed Kanika, the one that was all like, take this map and look for it, and then Charlie got like killed by Edwardine. I was gonna say, is that Sybil? Because she's really old, and so she might have some connection to them, but that was 80 years ago or whatever, so yeah, I guess Sybil's either really old now or I guess that wasn't her, but she must have been young during that time. So, You didn't want me to make a deal with a ghost. There's a stone carving goat's head and a pack of wolves in the basement. Sybil, what is Wayne? Why can't I go home, like to my real home? I'm gonna ask her for real. Sybil, what is Wayne? Like I said, he's just a man. Who does she think you are? There's no way in heck that Wayne is just a man. No, absolutely no. He's not just a flippin' man. Why the heck do you think I'd buy that after tonight? A smile briefly fades from her face. Language, Bien. You don't use words like that around here. And respond to your accusation. It's not exactly polite to share people's medical history. I may not have taken a Hippocratic oath, but I still respect the privacy of others. She's still not telling us much about Wayne. There was a stone carving of a goat's head and a pack of wolves in the basement. There was something familiar in the mines last night too. A circle of arms and chains. Both of them gave me visions. She seemed shocked by that. Was there now? That's quite an interesting development. Perhaps we can discuss these visions over tea. My mother had a special blend that supposedly helped with dreams and visions and bugs people to tell me what I want to hear. I'll be sure to have some ready tomorrow. Maybe it'll help us piece things together. I'll leave it at that. That's enough rest for me. Let's carry on for a bit. You and Sybil walk deeper into the woods. You're getting closer to the estate. Oh, jeez. Stitching's getting creepier and creepier. One last rest and we'll get you home. Are you a witch? Ha! Oh, oh. She laughed, surprised by your question. I suppose some people might call me one, but I'm just an old woman who fancies herself a bit of a healer. No, that was a silly question, sorry. Don't be sorry, dear. I'm sure your mind is absolutely swimming with all sorts of questions right now. It's only natural to be curious. Edward Dean killed Charlie's Jr., but it feels like I'm only scratching the surface of things. What's my family done? Is that what the spirit shows you? Your family built one of the most powerful coal empires in Appalachia. All sorts of things don't come about without betrayal and bloodshed. These are all assumptions, of course. I'm just an old woman who enjoys her tea. And the Scarlet Empire is far older than these rattling bones. Unless Sybil's like 200 years old or something. If you want the bloody details, I'm afraid you have to find them yourself. Wayne didn't want me to make a deal with that ghost. Of course he didn't. Some people will never understand the kind of sacrifice that was laid upon the table tonight. If you're gone through with the deal, it would have been an affront to everything he is. What does that mean? If you've gone with the deal, it would have been against everything that he is? What? What is he? Are you ready to get moving again? I am. The estate shouldn't be much farther. You and Sybil trek through the remainder of the woods and find yourselves on the outskirts of the estate. I'm looking forward to continuing our chat tomorrow once you've had some time to rest. Good luck handling Tabitha. I try to soften her up over the phone, but there's only so much softening you can do with somebody that prickly. Bless her heart. Get a good night's rest, Bien. You deserved it. Sybil heads back to the woods, leaving you alone to face Tabitha. You open the door to the estate as quietly as you can, only to find your cousin anxiously pacing the foyer. She's been waiting for you. Alright, let's take a look at some of these things again. So here's the door that leads to the basement. Here's the ram's head again. Interesting. I see you finally decided to drag your sorry ass back here. Or booty, I should say. I don't even know what to say. I've told you so many times to stay out of trouble, to keep me posted about where you are, to come home in a timely manner. What's the point of saying it all again? Clearly, you just don't care how your actions affect me, and I don't know how to make you care. Well, I think I should. I'm really sorry, I mean it. Tabitha, I need to talk to you about some stuff. Now's not really the time. Oscar's house was haunted by the ghost of Charlie Shaw Jr., who was murdered by Edward Dean Scarlet. It wanted years of my life in exchange for leaving, but I wasn't about to give it what I wanted. Wayne followed me in Oscar's house. I spent a lot of time with Wayne tonight. Wink. I keep finding these weird stone carvings that have visions around them. That's pretty much it. I'm just gonna say this. Oscar's house was haunted by the ghost of Charles Shaw Jr., who was murdered by Edward Dean Scarlet. It wanted years of my life in exchange for leaving, but I wasn't about to give it what happened, or what it wanted. Was there a gas leak in the library or something? Do you realize how ridiculous you sound right now? Where are Oscar and Risley supposed to leave Tabitha? That ghost is our family's fault. There were like 6 people there, and they all got possessed. They can corroborate everything I'm telling you. It wasn't a gas leak, Tabitha, it was a ghost. Didn't Sybil tell you what happened? Why didn't you believe me? Do you think Edward really could have killed someone? There were like 6 other people there, and they all got possessed. They can corroborate everything I'm telling you. This whole song and dance is getting really old, Ben. You go out and see something supernatural that I'm conveniently not around for, and then you come back crying about it as an excuse for abandoning me. Well, she doesn't really seem to believe me about this stuff, but maybe she'll... something will poke her interest if I mention Wayne. Wayne followed me into Oscar's house. Do you think mentioning that awful man is supposed to garner sympathy for me or something? So you do know him. Did I ever say I didn't? He's a creep from a bad time in my life, and I do my best not to think about him, which has become an increasingly difficult task. What is he? A sick man that you should avoid. If I could get him to stop talking to you, I would. He's not the decent man I used to know. I'll tell her to, why not? I keep finding these weird stone carvings and having visions around them. There was one in the mines last night and another in Oscar's room. Visions? Have you been having seizures? God, please stop running off on your own to places I can't find you. If you have health problems, you really need to be careful. Aw, she's worried about me. Thanks, Tabitha. Who put them there? Wait, what if they're what's making all the supernatural stuff happen? They've been telling me a lot about our family. I think we've done some terrible stuff, Tabitha. She probably doesn't know who put them there. I'll say this. They've been telling me a lot about our family. I think we've done some terrible stuff, Tabitha. And all of it is probably in your imagination, because they're hallucinations stemming from either gas or, I don't know, your own guilt and exhaustion. City folk love to self-flagellate. Who put them there? You expect me to know? They're probably some kind of ancient artifact, and I'm not an archaeologist. Have you ever been getting enough sleep? You sound a little delirious. But what if they're making all this supernatural stuff happen? I'm yet to see any evidence of the supernatural. This feels like a distraction from me being mad at you. Leave it at that. That's pretty much it. Great, then I'm going to bed. Oh man, if I said I need to see a doctor, maybe I could have talked to Dr. Kelly a little bit more. Your cousin walks off, leaving you alone. Oh great, it's a creepy bedroom. You don't even notice yourself entering the guest room and falling into bed. Suddenly, you're just there, buried under your family's musty covers. Who slept in this bed? Edradine? It's Wednesday night. Nearly half a week has passed since you first arrived in town, and a little over half a week remains until the bus comes to take you home. The spirit of Charles Shaw Jr. now commands the entirety of City Hall, a swirling void of wrath and despair that the people of this town will have to learn to ignore. Disaster looms as tallest yet over Scarlet Hollow. Oh, great, I'm having the nightmares. 3D nightmares of this. Whoa. Trippy. Pretty cool, though. I really like the effects they did here on it. The music's like old-timey. It sounds hopeful, too. Like these are like good memories or something. Oh, Charles Shaw. Hello. I think. Alright, well, that was something. That was definitely the most creepiest episode that we've gone through so far, in my opinion. Definitely the, going into that ghost world was really creepy. I think when Stella first appeared, that scared the crap out of me. I don't know about you guys. Yeah, there's a lot to unfold here. I had to think about this a little bit. Charles Shaw Jr. got killed by Edradine Scarlet. And now the ghost wants some of your life, and is that why Vivian and Perlane, which is my character's and Tabitha's mom, they died? Because they're giving away their life to these ghosts? And what about Stella's parents too? And Reese's dad? Like, everyone's parents seem to be gone for some reason, and I wonder if these ghosts are like asking them for like their life force or something. Interesting. Huh. Well, guys, please let me know in the comments what you think is going on or what you think is going to be coming up next. It's getting dark. I guess in episode 4 we're going to be talking more to Sybil. Maybe we'll get to watch that movie with Reese. I guess that's all in store for us. Is that for right now, and kind of figuring out the mystery of the ghosts and the history of the Scarlet family. Alright, well, anyways, thank you all so much for sticking through for episode 3 with me. It was really fun, really creepy. I hope you enjoyed the ride with me. If you like this video and you like what you saw, please help to support my channel and subscribe and like this video. I would appreciate any support. Thank you guys so much for sticking with me, and I will see you all in episode 4. Bye, guys.